this week. It's a 350-year-old magic principle. And beer. You're not going to want to forget the beer. This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to the show that's less Dumbledore and more Stumbledore. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Howdy, I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we are back at the Nomad Bar in Austin, Texas with one of our best BFFs, where we are gonna learn one of the oldest, most ubiquitous, most used magic principles in the world. Dude, this is freaking epic. Back again at the Nomad Bar, back again with Jason Murphy. How's it going, buddy?
Good, how are you?
And you brought a friend. Who's this?
This is Kayla.
Hi, Kayla, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you ready to have your brains explode the back of your skull?
Hopefully.
That's, you're like, that sounds like a delightful way to be murdered. Let's go. All right, here's what we're gonna do. This is not like mind reading or ESP or nothing. This is like psychology. It's science. Sigmund Freud invented this trick while he was high on cocaine. So here's what I want you guys to do. You shuffle up these cards. Probably.
Great shuffling skills.
Are you good at shuffling? Now here's the thing.
Better than me.
Part of what is going to make this work is I honestly can't know the order of the cards. You've got to believe I don't know what cards you're doing. Let me know when you're happy with those cards.
Okay, I'm super happy.
Now I want you to deal out 10 sets of 2 pairs of cards. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, just all the way around here. What you're doing is you can pick cards from the top, the middle, or the bottom. You're choosing which cards we're even going to use for this effect.
That's why they pay me a lot of money to be a second grade teacher.
All right, so these are the ones you want, right? Let's get rid of all this trash. Forget these other cards. All right, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to turn around, and I want you guys to pick one pile of 2. You're going to pick it up, you're going to split the cards among you guys, and you're going to memorize your card. You're not just going to memorize your card. You're going to like make it part of your soul, your psyche. You're going to make it the most important thing in the world to you. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to look away. So I want you to, when you pick up the cards, remember what they look like as far as their positions, so that after you look, you can put it back, and so that way I won't even know which pile you touch. Make sense?
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and do that. Make sure you each remember your card.
Okay, we're good.
All right, boom. Now, some people think that when I collect the cards, like, oh, it matters he's got some order. I honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just mixing them up randomly. In fact, I'll let you, if you want, I'll pick which one comes next.
That one.
There we go.
That one.
Good.
That one.
All right, done.
That one.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna lay all these cards out, and I'll just kind of mix it up, make it random here. Give it one of these, some of these, over here, Buddha. There we go. Perfect. All right, do you both see your cards?
Yes.
Jason, in which row do you see your card? Just point. Don't don't give me any hints, because I want to pick.
Point?
Yeah, just point which row. This one. Okay, perfect. And yours is in here. So that means I can get rid of all of these. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Jason, you take your cards. Kayla, you take your cards.
Other way around.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. This is how little I'm paying attention. Here's the important things. It's not even about the cards. It's about you guys. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with you, Jason.
Okay.
Mix up all those cards. I'm gonna show them to you, and I'm gonna be watching you. You're watching the cards, I'm watching you.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out which one you react to. You can watch eye dilation, eyebrows raise. Some people breathe faster. That's probably you. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix them all up. You're watching the cards, I'm watching you.
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these. Need to do that. I'm gonna say that's you. Am I right?
That's mine. Yeah.
Boom! All right, quick.
That's
All right,
mine.
we're gonna do something different with you, Kayla. We're gonna spread yours out like this. And now here's what I want you to do. I want you to run your hand from left to right, like you're playing Pong.
Okay.
Because it's 1979 for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, see,
Glimmers
I'm
in
not,
my
I'm not
daddy's
feeling
eye.
anything from these. I feel like it's one of these two. And I'm gonna say that's it. Is that it?
It's it.
Boom! Did you guys like this?
Yes.
That was amazing.
All right, now here's the thing. Theoretically, you could be a psychology wizard and get this done. I'm not that good. I'm a cheater and a faker, and you will be too. Let's thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Look, man, if you're anything like me, you're lazy. And you're not very bright. What you need is somebody to take care of you. You know who takes care of me? Our friends over at Domain.com. Domain.com knows what they're doing. 99.99% uptime. That do anything for you? Domains. We're talking .com domains for $9.99, less than $10 a year. Are you kidding me? Best part is, these guys love Scam School. They love you personally. They told me the other day. In fact, they told me if you use promo code SCAMSCHOOL at checkout, they'll give you 15% off your next order. Not only will you be making me look good, but you'll be saving saving money and hanging out with our friends at Domain.com. You want to know how good a friend Domain.com is? Go ahead, why don't you try them on Twitter, @Domain.com. Ask them, what's your favorite color, bro? #ScamSchool. And then whatever they say, just be like, psh, I guess. But your domains are cool. Just see how they react. Sorry, Domain. All right, now here's the thing. The principle behind this trick is way freaking old. 350 years old. 1769 is the first time that it was ever written up, and it's been used for a lot of really bad card tricks, but hopefully this is a good one. Usually, because there's a bit of positioning and kind of mathematic wizardry happening, a lot of people focus on the process and make it look bad. That's why I focus so much more on the people. I'd much rather have you believe it's about your eyes and your response here. First of all, you really do shuffle up the cards, or actually you have them shuffle up the cards. I honestly don't know what cards are being used, and it doesn't matter where they come from. All that matters is that you have 10 pairs of 2 cards, okay? Now you can have somebody select 2 cards and remember 2 cards. You could do this trick for just one person. I don't like doing it that way because number one, it gives them more to remember and people are more likely to forget. And it's less believable when you give them just one card. They're like really focused on that card and they believe that maybe they are watching your eyes or that kind of thing. Once the cards are laid out, just have them pick up one pair and look at the 2 cards. There, that's an easy one. We got the king and queen of clubs, right? And again, make it really important. And again, I make a big deal about putting it back the way it was, because if you suspect that I know which ones you touch, or even, if you want to, you can kind of have them muss up the others so everything's universally messed up. The one thing that's important though, anytime you do a trick where you give someone instructions while your back is turned, you need to be extraordinarily clear, because somebody might grab one of each card and then you're totally screwed. When you turn back around, it does not matter the order that you put the cards up. You can have them pick up the cards, but the one thing that matters is the pairs have to stay in pairs. They have to stay back to back. Now we get to the important part. This is where the name of the trick actually is the method for the trick. This was originally written up. There's a bunch of different ways to write it, but the way I learned it was as called mutus nomen deted coccus. That's C-O-C-I-S for coccus.
You're casting a spell.
I know, right? It's like wizard powers. So picture the words written down on the table in front of you. Mutus nomen deted coccus. Now you'll notice all of those letters, each letter only appears twice, exactly twice. So M-U-T-U-S, so there's 2 U's and no U's anywhere else. In deted, it's D-E-T-I-D. And that's important because now you have pairs of letters and you have pairs of cards. I don't know what the cards are. I know that you 2 have one of the pairs. So as I lay out the cards, I'm gonna act like it's a random pattern. What I'm actually doing, and this is gonna take all of like 5 minutes of practice, just kind of, once you wrap your mind around this, you'll be able to do it so fast, it won't look like you're doing anything tricky at all. Like, let me just make a randomized nonsense grid here. So in this case, what I'll do is I usually start with the eyes down here. And so then I go up to the E here, so it looks like I'm doing a pattern, but then I break that pattern by finishing the pairs over here, and then I do the T's, and then I do the C's, and at this point, I'm just sort of picturing the layout of the words, and then you end up with something like this. And again, you will get so fast at this. You'll put those pairs down 2 at a time. So again, don't know what your card is. I just know that the pairs are on the pairs. So at this point, I act like I'm gonna do 2 tricks at the exact same time for each of you. If you're gonna do this crappily, you would say, name your row, and then you're thinking of that card, which is stupid, I hate it. So I want a reason for it, so it's like, Jason, we're gonna give you your cards. Which row are they in?
Right.
Okay, this is good, and yours are in?
The first one.
Okay, now, here's the moment. I am paying attention. Right now, I'm doing a little bit of math as I say, let me get rid of all of these. What I'm really doing is I'm trying to figure out, in these first 2 words, where are the pairs? We have mutus and nomen, so I know that mutus has an M and nomen has an M. So I immediately registered the queen and the king, and so I hand you your cards, I hand you your cards, and I'm just thinking king and queen of clubs, king and queen of clubs. In this case, I did, one reveal where I spread them all out for you and ended up eliminating down to one of them. And for you, I did the hand thing. Now, if you really want to hit on a girl, you can hold her hand and measure her pulse or whatever. But it's overwhelming, but remember the magic phrase, and all you got to do is walk through it like once, and you'll have this thing down. Any questions?
No.
Well, then the only thing that remains is which one of you are going to perform for me.
She is.
Oh, hello, Kayla. I understand you're a psychologist now.
I am. Sigmund Freud taught us some tricks. You know, about your mother and cards. So.
Sometimes a deck of cards is just a deck of cards.
You want me to shuffle
Only
those
in
for
your
you?
dreams. Will
There
you
you
please
go. Yeah,
shuffle
you
them
got
for
it.
me?
I'm sure that it doesn't matter how much I
No.
shuffle them, so I'll shuffle them that
Shuffle
much.
them all you want.
Now what shall I do?
Now I would like you to put out 10 sets of pairs of
I'll
cards.
put out. Don't you worry.
I like it when you say that. And I'm not even gonna look. You can take them from wherever you want.
All right. Now, and what's funny is since everything's face down here, you can be
Oh.
looking, you know, but the important part is that you look away when people are peeking.
Okay.
There we go. And what do I do with these?
Throw them away.
Okay, okay.
And probably another pair.
So long, cards.
Now, this is the part where you two get to be really romantical.
Okay.
That's good.
And
Lovely.
you guys get to
Yeah.
go, and I'm not gonna look, and you're gonna pick a pair, like not two separate groups.
Right.
One group.
We'll pick a pair because we are a pair.
Yeah.
Our hearts
And
intertwined.
then
Look
you-
away.
Look
I
away.
know, we're ashamed of this.
Turn around.
Here, you take that one, I'll take this. All right,
Do you
now
have
we're
them
going to put
memorized?
them right back in such a way you won't know which pile we picked.
Uh-oh.
All right,
you
now what do
guys
we
are
do?
gonna be tricky to me.
Yeah.
Good thing this is psychology. Now, I'm just gonna pick them up. It's just random word, doesn't matter what
Sure,
I'm doing.
can I help?
I would love for your help.
There we go.
It's like a man.
That's right.
That's like-
like a sloppy drunken man pawing at the cards.
It's like hungry hippos.
And now I'm going to remember words.
Okay, all right, now here's the important part. Do you remember the words?
Not yet.
Okay, all right, well here, we're gonna cheat. I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and set this up for you. I'll actually draw the pattern out for you. And this is the way I practiced at first until I got good at it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do pairs. So the
Okay.
way I did is I did the eyes first, so you kind of go up.
Okay. And then I flip them so you can see them, right?
Yes, correct.
All right.
There you go.
So I'm gonna flip
and then
them up.
and then I just keep on
And
going
then-
to the E's.
To the E's. and
There you go, and then
I'm
then I
gonna
jump
trick you
over.
up.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna think that I was all smart.
And then you did a T, so do the other T. And now at this point, just pick pairs. All right, so now what?
So, do you see your card out here?
Well, of course I do. Yes.
Which row is it on?
Well, mine's in this row right
Okay.
here.
Mine's in that one.
And that one? All
So
right,
what are we gonna do with the rest?
We're gonna get rid of these.
Okay, good. I hate
Sucker
all these
cards.
other cards,
Yeah.
suckers. All right, so now you're doing some mental gymnastics
Yeah.
while you're talking. This is difficult. You know that these are
Yeah.
here. Let's
I know it.
Let's
I know
try.
it.
Let's try cheating.
I'm so smart.
There you go. So these are your two words.
Okay, yes.
So you got Nomad and Indebted. Don't tell me, but just tell me if you figured out which one it is.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes. I got
Okay.
it.
All right. So now what?
Okay.
Here, tell me which of these is my card.
Well, we gotta get rid of. Oh no.
Oh no!
This.
Oh no! Oh no!
This.
Oh no! Oh, huzzah! It is my card! For she is the Quizette's Hatterack.
All right.
Oh wow! What?
Look at that. All right. Now
getting
what I want you
sexy
to
time.
do
Oh.
is I want you to just feel it. I'm gonna feel your pulse.
I'm a
gonna
married
cover
man,
it.
woman.
Let's see. I feel like these need to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Oh, is that your card?
No, it's yes, it is my card.
Dude, that was freaking awesome! Fantastic! High fives all around! Boom! Boom!
Okay, one question though.
Yes.
What if both of the cards are in the same row?
Ooh, this is a very good point. All right, so let's say you got like Indebted with two D's, right? And then you're like, which row, and they both pick the same row. That means you won't know which one is which. So in this case, let's do the Queen and the King again, right? Let's say those are those two cards. So what I'll do is I'll say both of you watch closely and react. In this case, what's important is that you have a finale where clearly you gave them both the cards at the same time. So what I might do is I might say, I'm gonna make a prediction. And I'm gonna set them both down like that. So that way, I'll say, what was your card? And you say the King. And what was your card? You say the Queen. Maybe it'll all like, boom! And in that case, I never said, but it's clear that
Yes.
you gave it a badass.
Yeah.
But that's a very good question, man. Hey, thanks so much, guys. That was a total badass.
Absolutely.
I said badass. It was a badass. Now, yes, this is an extremely old principle, and yes, you may have seen it used in some really bad card tricks, but that just means you gotta put some effort into it, man. Come up with a reason that makes sense, come up with camouflage for the real method, and you're gonna look like a superstar. Don't worry about how complicated setting out the cards are. 5 minutes of practice, you'll have that thing down. Speaking of which, I want to hear about your success stories and failure stories. Post them all down in the comments. I read all of that. Suggest your favorite bar scam at brian@schwood.com. And let's be social, hanging out on Facebook, facebook.com/schwood. And of course, Jason Murphy hosts a show over at rageselect.com. If you dig filthy video game playthroughs, I think you'll have a good time with that one. I want to give out a random plug this week for one of my buddies. Michael Baca is hosting an awesome show called Brew Age. These are the behind-the-scenes stories of the most passionate brewers in the business, people who go to extreme lengths for ingredients, people who make the most original beers on the planet. You even got robots brewing beer. Freaking robots, man! Check out Michael's show right now. Brew Age is freaking epic. And don't forget to join us next week, because we are going to be premiering a Scam School original beverage, the Nut Puncher. It's pretty much vodka with peanuts in it. I don't belong on Brew Age. I don't know nothing about making nothing. What you're doing, and here's the, oh, no. You got it?
Okay.
No, face down.
Okay, again, we'll edit that out. That's, this is, I hope you enjoy the end credits bloopers where this is happening right now.
It's like Hungry Hippos.